guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to talk about the new Shakespeare seat box. I haven't had one of these since I was a kid. Last time I had these I just had one for the canal fishing or river fishing. Now I've moved up to sea fishing. Wanted to get one of these again. I see a lot of guys using these. They're nice big strong boxes, plenty of room, so I wanted to get one for myself and try it out. I looked online for different videos, how people set them up and just how handy they are, and there's not many videos of people showing their boxes off or much information about them, so I thought I'd just do a little review of this one while it's brand new, and thought we'll go from there. First inspections, the box itself is nice and sturdy, it's nice and strong. I've sat on this, lifted my feet up. I'm a big guy, at the moment I think I'm sitting around 18 stone. So you know it takes quite a bit of weight, so it's quite strong and solid. You can put another cushion on here, which these sell as well. Nice big thick cushion. It's about 4 inches, 5 inches thick. That's quite nice. So yeah, that's worth getting. Obviously, we'll purchase one. At the moment, they're all in stock everywhere because it's Christmas, so everywhere seems to be out of stock. I had an absolute nightmare trying to get this one as it was. But yeah, it's good. I'm happy with it so far. Catches, nice good strong catches. I think the one on my original box was a one catch in the middle, which as soon as you put a bit of weight in here or anything, it just popped off. It broke quite quick. These seem nice, good, strong catches. They're definitely well made, so I'm quite happy with them straight away. They look really strong. Seems good. Overall size is a lot better. Inside's a lot better. Nice, lot deeper lid. A little bit more higher here for the shelves. If I remember the last one I had, the shelves pretty much were at the top. When you put anything in them, you had trouble shutting the lid. So that's quite a good improvement from what I can remember. When you buy it new, you get the box, you get a Shakespeare Strap. This just goes from one side here to the other, so you can pick it up, put it on your shoulder. Strap seems alright. I know you do get a lot more comfortable straps you can purchase for carrying over long distance, which I might do. Depends. Mine's pretty much going to live on a trolley, so I probably won't be carrying it very far. We'll see though. Have a look at that, and then you get one tray. If you buy the black one, you get a black tray. You buy the blue one, you get a blue tray. These just clip on the side. You've got the little clips where it will go, and on your shelf you've got your little clips. They literally just slot on, and they just push down, and they pop into place. They're not locked in any way, they're literally just sit in and they're held nice and snug. So when the lid's shut, it sits quite nicely. It's got quite a bit of flex there. Nothing crazily heavy, I wouldn't want a chance, but your pliers, your little bits, maybe your tea, coffee or whatever you're having, little bits, some rigs, if you're working on rigs, it'll definitely take that. For me, let's put this over the side. For me, I like extras. I bought an extra tray. Again, couldn't get blue for love or money, so I thought I'd get a black one. If I'm making anything dirty, at least I know black will be my messy one, and the blue one I'll keep nice. Yeah, I'll use that for odds and sods. If I'm doing a bit of baiting up on the side, I'll just drop it in here. So you can have, you've got the option to have two shelves if you want it, which is quite handy if you're a tackle tart, which I tend to be. Other extras I bought, again being my first one out of these, working on the side of the canals fishing, the wind would come through, whack these down, catch your fingers, pain in the arse, and the last thing you want on a cold day is that. So first thing I bought are these. These are for Untitled. You can see that clearly, that's focusing. It's just two hydraulic rams, and these are going to go. One's going to go this side, one will go that side. So it will lift up quite nicely on its own. When you undo the latches, it will stay there in a lot of strong winds. These are real strong hydraulics. I tried. That's a nice strong hydraulic, so that's definitely not going to fall down in any kind of wind. So they're quite good. This comes with all the instructions, all the bits. I do believe in here you've got a little template which you can hold up on the lid and on the box when you drill. So all you literally need is a drill bit and then a little spanner for when you're tightening these up. That's, as far as I'm aware, that's quite easily fit. It seems quite clear instructions. I'll either fit this and add it to this video, or I'll do another video when I attach them. The second one I've got is, this one is a full length utility tray. Again, same make. Now, if you decide to put this in, most of these go here or put them at the front of their box, then you need to, there's going to be fitted in and screwed in and drilled through here, here or along the back. I do believe if you've got the back support for this, then these match up with the other holes if you follow that. So if you have the back rest on, these go in the same holes. You just have to unscrew the screws, reposition the nuts, put it back on, done. If you do fit one of these, the only thing you'll have to remember is if these trays sit in their own little well, their own little top part, which is just from here to here. If you fit this, that tray won't sit there no more. You're going to have to physically put that inside the actual box, because that will go there. I'll tip up a little bit. I will do different shots so you can see, but that will go there, and that's where that would normally sit in here. So that's one thing to just think about if you're going to have these little extra trays. So that will go there, and that's purely for odds and sods what you want to put in there. Could be if you want to put some your weights in there, your pliers, anything little loose, baiting needles maybe, little bits like that. So that'll be the first one I'll be fitting. The second one I bought is the rig winder tray, and that's a full length again. Now from the picture it shows it'll probably sit that way. You can have it whichever way you want, I suppose. It doesn't have to go, it can be down here, it can be at the front. You can have it where you want it. There's no set rules from what I'm aware. Just be in mind if you do put it here, if you've got this one sitting there, just make sure you've got enough clearance when that lid shuts, it's not going to catch this tray. You're going to end up with extra holes what are going to leak. So just be in mind when you fit these. I will go through you a little bit slow, work out where the best place for these to go, and I'll fit. With the winder trays, I bought some more winders, just a handful, just to get me going. So I've got that. When you buy your kit, you always get a free sticker for your box, so you can tighten your box up a little bit. It's always handy. Bit of bling, and I bought an extra measure. Clears in. It's an extra measure. It's got extra measures for your fish. Yeah, you can put these in different places. I've seen some people put them along the front, or most people literally straight on top on the lid, and they are literally perfect fit in top of the lid. I tilt that forward, and it will fit literally right in there. Again, there's no set measure. You can have it anywhere you want. I'll probably just have mine at the back, out of the way. I've got that one. And I forgot I bought that one, and I bought another one, which is the Mighty Bright. All the same thing. All your sizes for your fishing. Different size legal fish are here. Whether that all changes after we leave the EU, I'm not too sure. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, so I've got plenty there. I might even put that one at the front, that one at the top, or not even bother with one of these. I don't really need two measurements. I don't know why you would need two, but I'll have a look and see. Okay, so I'll fit some bits and pieces, and we'll come back to the box as I do it. Right, measurement wise, I did say this is slightly different, and you can't see the top bit, but from the actual lid, top of the lid, so the hinge, you've got 50. You've got let's try 50 mil. Let's try and raise this up a little tiny bit from the lid to the hinge. So the depth of the lid to the hinge is 50 millimeters. Across the box, width-wise, so the very top where the shelf would be, inside measurement is 350 mil. Second drop-down part will give you, that is 290 mil. Bottom of the box is 280 mil. Then crosswise, we've got 480 mil. In the second shelf down, you've got 445 mil. And then the very bottom of the box, you've got 430mm, and then from the base to the top you've got 320mm. So all in all, it is a very nice deep box. What we're saying about the shelves, if you have never seen this, that's where the shelves sit. So like I say, you've got a nice little depth from the shelf. So from there to there is 40mm, and then from inside the shelf to the top has 100mm. So if you've got a reel in there, you can put your reels in there. When that shuts, you've got plenty of clearance. So that's let's let it focus. Yeah, so you've got plenty of room there for that, which is a nice size. So I'm overall so far quite happy with the box. Seems alright. The sides seem lovely and thick. It's very nice and dense. So yeah, I think next step is to start pimping it up a little bit, putting these shelves in, going through, having a little look, go from there. Back in a sec. Right, so I'm going to fit the hydraulic rams to the box. Couldn't wait any longer. I thought I'd do it. Right, following the steps, I'll just put some pictures in, or I will put pictures somewhere along the video as I'm doing this. You do get a step-by-step guide, and you get a template which you cut out, which you'll see the full version. And I've cut out this section here, I've cut out, and the top I've cut out. It's got 3 screw holes. It tells you left-handed, right-handed. Seems quite easy from what I've seen. Very easy. So all I've done is cut them 2 spots out so far. I've showed you a picture with all the bolts I've separated ready. First step is I'm going to place a little bracket with a little tow bar on it on each corner. First one I'm only going to fit the right one first, then I'll fit the left-hand side. So the first one shows in the picture, it's one up in this little section, and it's this little, that little T-bar. You know what I mean? But it looks like a little tiny little tow bar. Oh, we can't see it that way. Tow bar. So that's going to fit in at that kind of angle there. So I'll fit that. As I do it, I'll just fast forward the video. And then on the second section, it shows you put your template up. You're going to fit another little bracket, and this time this one will turn on the side, and that. This one with your little template with your cut out, so this side, right side of the box goes in to the top, level down the side, and there's my 3 screw holes. So from what I've worked out, and then opposite side, I'm going to do that side, it's going to be that way round, level it up, 3 screw holes. So seems nice and easy. Let's give it a go.
first, but here I am. 'Cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing there's nowhere to go. 'Cause I am happy on this island, wanna be my farmland. I don't ever want to leave, I'm in a tropic club. I'm in a tropic club.
Now that is definitely a nice strong arm. That is definitely not gonna. There's no wind gonna push that down. You can see there's a lot of play there. So they are definitely a winner. Very happy with them. Don't think they did adjusting. Where I was saying about the sealant on these, I think they're going to be strong. That does bite down quite strong with the locking nuts. We'll see. I'll keep an eye on that if it does get quite wet. But I think they're actually quite strong and nice and tight. I think these need adjusting. I'll have a little look at these. Seems to be alright. I don't know if that's slightly twisted, but I don't think so. Shuts perfectly, lifts perfectly straight. It's a winner. Next, I think I'm going to look at this utility tray. And now, can't go at the front where I first wanted it. My first thoughts were to have it along the back. Is that Peggy? Okay, you get a little mini shelf divider. Couple of washers, couple of bolts. Nowhere it says to drill. There's no paper, so again I think this is just wherever you want to put it. For me now, it can only go at the front. I did want it at the back, but now they're there, I can't. So I've got no choice now but to have it at the front. I suppose I could have it. I can't have it anywhere down there whatsoever. So this one, if I'm going to use it, it now goes at the front, which I'm assuming I can just, for ease, one screw there maybe, one screw here, in the corners maybe. It's quite strong material, so I think I'm just going to go maybe one right here, even under the bolt, keep it out of the way. Under there, one there, one there. That's where I think I'll put that.
traveling the mountains just to find the loudest tears. We sat down by the fire, knowing we couldn't higher, but we didn't know that yet. So if you want something to hold on to, gotta find it first. But here I am, 'cause I've been laying under palm trees, waiting for the summer, knowing.
Alright, next one. This is the rig winder tray, full length. Again, little baggy, you've got 2 bolts, 2 nuts. There's your little tray, again, no holes, it can go where it wants. You've got 2 little elastics, you can use a little guitar on your bod. Or these winders, literally pop in. And them elastics are there, we're going to hold them in place. Now they're a nice snug fit without them elastics. As you can see, they're not going to fall out, but they're just there. So when this is in, you've got that there. So now you can have this wherever you want. I think I'm just going to have it at the bottom now. There's no go forward. I've got the option to go wherever, but I think I might just have it here. That way I can also stick things on top of that maybe, if I choose to. So go ahead and I'll fix these 2. Now I'm probably not going to get the backrest for this. I was told if you have the backrest, where this screws into, it can't be this actually. It's got to be the other tray. You get another little tray what goes here, what you can put your weights in and some other little bits and pieces, similar to this, and it's got a foam inlay. So and you've got the holes cut out for weights to go in. Like that is what I believe connects to the back thing. But this won't matter. This is just going to be. Yeah, I'll have it that way, I think. This shouldn't matter where this goes. Just means more screw holes in your lid. So, box is finished. What I've done for the bits I've bought so far, this is done. Learned a few things as I was doing this from what I first said at the start of the video. Obviously I wanted the first shelf, I wanted this bit at the back really, just so it was easy to get into the box. But once you put these 2 rams in, you can't put that at the back, it just doesn't fit. So that was the first thing I've discovered, which, you know, so I should have sort of seen that, but I just didn't really think. But that's now in front. That's nice and sturdy. Yeah, put a lot of little bits and pieces in that, which is good. Winder, that's gone in. That seems to be alright. I've left that, so I'll put it that way. I suppose you can do it that way or facing up. I've done it that way purely so. Other little videos I've seen people use a lot of Velcro, sticking things in. So now I've got this space to Velcro things. I can even Velcro something on here, like this little bit of sponge. Might have just cut that up, Velcro that on there, and I can use that for bait needles. Even if I put it that way up, it's deep enough it will hold them quite nicely. Just little things like that will come in handy. Plenty of little ideas to play around with things as time goes. Drill bits, you'll need 3mm, a 8mm, and I think the other was a 6mm. So 3, a 6 and an 8mm for the 3 different types of screws for fitting these. So that's something you'll need. You're going to want a screwdriver, Phillips, crosshead, and then a little tiny pair of grips. Or if you've got a little socket set to fit the little locking nuts, that's fine. If not, a little set of grips works just as fine. And that's the end of this video. I'll have a look at other little bits. I might get I was thinking of getting the little line tidy, but now obviously this goes at the front, not the back. From what I can see, you don't have the means to fit it anywhere. So if you was to fit it somewhere, you're going to have to make one up. Wouldn't be too hard, I suppose. Even underneath this tray, I could even just literally put a bit of stud or even a bit of dowel wood, big enough to go through the lines. One screw here, one screw there with a dowel running through, and have my lines on there underneath this little drawer that even tucked away. As the box tapers inwards, you obviously lose a little bit of space inside, but as it stands, so quick to draw, still plenty of room for that to go in. There's loads of rooms. I've got one of my fishing boxes with all my bits in. A lot of that can go in the top now. I've got another rig wallet to put in here, my reels. I've got a little multiplier for my little spinning rod. There's little multiplier bits you can buy from the same company, which I'll get to put up here. That will hold my little multiplier. I'll probably velcro my scales, little bits and pieces like that up the top here, and go from there. In theory, all I've got to do is transfer my stuff to this box and ready to go. Okay, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy it. I hope it's been helpful. If you like it, please like the video. If you'd like to leave a comment, whether it's good, bad, not a problem.